Westworld recap, here comes the man in black. Westworld has a man in black problem. When Ed Harris was introduced in the series premiere as a mysterious and malevolent guest who specialized in slaughtering helpless hosts, he seemed poised to be the series' big villain. The TV show's version of The Man in Black was a clever update on the terrifying Man in Black from the 1973 Westworld movie, when the Man in Black, a host who went haywire and started attacking guests. Just as the TV adaptation Westworld shifted our sympathies from the guests to the hosts, it shifted its villain from a host to a guest, and initially, this new Man in Black lived up to the movie's original model. But as we got to know the Man in Black better over the course of the first season, culminating in the revelation that the simpering, love-struck William, Jimmy Simpson, was just a younger version of the same man, it became increasingly clear that the Man in Black's act was completely empty. A self-conscious and self-serving posture adopted by a smarmy businessman, philanthropist who used the theme park he bankrolled as a safe outlet for his darker instincts. Season 1 culminated in the Man in Black schmoozing with a bunch of other rich assholes at a Westworld party, swapping his black hat for a tuxedo and his whiskey for a glass of champagne, only to get shot as soon as Dolores kicked off her robot revolution. And as far as I'm concerned, his story should have ended there, because an instant empathetic death in the Season 1 finale would have been the perfect culmination of the Man in Black's narrative arc. This self-styled badass, who spent so much time terrorizing Westworld's hosts, was always playing this game with cheat codes on. It's easy to be terrifying when your victims are literally incapable of fighting back. But as soon as the hosts became untethered from their programming, the odds were square for the first time. It's a situation the Man in Black claimed he always wanted, but couldn't possibly be prepared to actually face. And what could have been more cosmically appropriate and more blackly comic than the Man in Black taking his first ever actual bullet from a host and instantly dying on the spot? But if you can get Ed Harris to star in your TV show, I guess you keep him around. So the Man in Black got winged in the arm instead of the head. And since he's still around, and they need to do something with him, Westworld's second season has taken the Man in Black on a bizarre and banal standalone journey, as he follows a final storyline that was apparently left by Dr. Ford as a posthumous fuck you. Since then, the Man in Black has teamed up with Lawrence, met the new El Lazo, liberated Las Metas from Major Craddock and his goons, and took a few bullets from Maeve and Lawrence, including one that hit him squarely in the goddamn chest. He endured them, of course, because apparently he is the stoic Western badass he play-acted in Westworld's first season. And after 9 episodes, I still have the same question: who cares about any of this? Everything else about Westworld's second season has driven home the message that Ford's storylines are irrelevant now. The park is in chaos, and the hosts are learning to pursue their own paths. Sure, it's kind of fun when Giancarlo Esposito pops up in a cryptic little cameo, or when the Man in Black goes all William Money on a bunch of Confederados, or when Dr. Ford pops up in different guises to needle his old adversary from beyond the grave. But once you've punctured the internal mythology of Westworld overall, a very good choice. You can't just present a marginally deeper layer of internal mythology and expect audiences to give a shit about it. In theory, Westworld's second season provided one very good reason to keep the Man in Black around, the introduction of Emily, Katja Herbers, his estranged daughter. From the beginning, when she was introduced as a mysterious but intriguing guest in a previous unrevealed park based on the British Raj, Emily was set up as a morally ambiguous foil to her father. In a theme park that places great importance on whether a guest chooses a black hat or a white hat, Emily's hat is pointedly grey. And while she seeks her father, and saves his ass a couple of times, she claims it's only so she can't torment him further.